Welcome, my peace, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. Let's talk about Wags Atlanta season 1, episode 3. We start off with Keisha and CJ. Basically, they're still separated. They're living apart, and she's still begging him to be married, and she wants to be married to him. She wants to be a wag, and it just seems like it's not going that way right now. So they're going to go to counseling to get some help. The counselor's just like, yo, you guys have trust issues. What do, and then the counselor asks, Keisha, what do you miss? How was it before you guys had children in the beginning? She was like, I don't know what that is. I was like, damn, you don't remember what is good? Then if you don't remember when the relationship is good, so why are you with him, Keisha? Like, whoa. And so basically Keisha kind of like taking over the therapy section. It's just like, yo, she really really wants to marry CJ. She wants to be with him. She wants to be his wife, but it seems like he's kind of reserved, because why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? So he's at that type of stage right now. And it's just crazy. The therapist was just like, calm down, Keisha, slow your roll. But CJ was able to say what he appreciates about Keisha, but they used to be friends. He was like, they don't have a friendship anymore, so that's the biggest thing. And of course they don't have a friendship, because you don't hurt your friends, you don't break your friend's heart. And that's what CJ did. He broke Keisha's heart by cheating on her multiple times and then stringing her along without giving her a ring. But she allowed for herself to be strung along. She allowed, you know for all this to happen to her, because he's a man is only going to do what you allow him to do to you. And sometimes they do things to you. You either let them know from the beginning, from straight up, from Jump Street, this is not going to happen. And you let them know, like, yo, just like a man will let you know, I'm not going to tolerate you doing this and this and this, because he will walk away. He'll walk away right from you and probably be with your friends afterwards. But she allowed a lot of things to happen, and then he probably lied and probably sold her so many different dreams. But it's been like 5 years, and that dream still that CJ's been selling, Keisha, hasn't came true. And it seems like they really did have a good relationship. And CJ was like, yo, we didn't even leave the house. Like, we stayed in the house together in the bed all the time. Yeah, that's when everything was fun, until it got real. So you had a kid, until you started to move in together and things like that. So it seems like they need to get back to number one, and that's their friendship and having trust and having honesty back in the relationship. But it's going to be up to Keisha to actually open up and trust him again and forgive him. And it's going to be up to CJ to not stray away when he see the next kitty cat floating by. CJ got some sexy eyes. I don't know what it is. And so, because Keisha's tired of being a second class citizen. That's what she said, because she's not married. She's just the baby's mama, and she does everything for him. She cooks, she cleans, she runs the business, she take care of the babies, and he is MIA most of the time, or he's not helping her. So she's basically like his wife now, but she doesn't have the benefits of saying that she's actually a wife, because most of the women on this show want to be wives. That's why it's called WAGs. So not everybody wants to be a wife, because there's some couples that is on the WAGs LA that don't want to be married, like Tito Ortiz and his girlfriend. I can't think of her name, Amber. So anyways, moving on from that, we get Kaylin. Basically, Kaylin, she wants to basically be an actor, and basically maybe a news reporter, TV prompter or something like that she wants to do. But she has put her life on hold, because she was focusing on JJ's dream, because he was signed to he was a MLB, he was a baseball player making millions, and she put her life on hold to be with him, to be a wag, to get that money, to get that check. So basically his career came first, because his career was making the most money. So now that he doesn't have a career at this time and point, she wants to try to live out her dreams and do some things that she want to do for herself. So she went to acting class. So good for her from wanting to do something. Then we get Nische and Andre. They are looking at a house. They looked at a huge ass mansion. That mansion was ridiculous big for them little two kids and her husband. They don't need a mansion that big, because then how can you keep an eye on your kids? Somebody can break in your house and you don't know. But basically they'll probably have an alarm system and stuff like that. But your kid could get injured, get hurt. That house is way too big to have them towers. It's not kid friendly to me. It didn't look kid friendly to me, but that's just my opinion. They rich, I ain't. And so Basically, Nietzsche doesn't like anything in the house. She thinks the house is disgusting. She don't like the cabinet. She don't like the wallpaper. She don't like the countertops. She don't like the chandelier. She don't like the tub. She don't like the pool. She said the shit's dated. And so, Andre was like, wow, she doesn't like anything, but you know what? That's my life, my wife. That's why I like it so much. She likes everything expensive. She likes to spend that money. She likes the best of everything, and that's why I chose her, and that's why I marry her, and that's why I give it to her to do whatever she want to do. So basically, they happy in paradise with the situation. But then they go outside and they talk, so they're not gonna take the house. I know the realtor was like, "Yo, why you waste my time? They can't do video of the house, so they don't have to come there." So, anyways, they are outside talking, and basically they need a nanny because Andre, he's busy working, and he's basically doing his sport agent situation, and it's basically becoming fruitful for him. He's gonna be making that money. He got such a beautiful smile, beautiful teeth, beautiful skin. And then you got Nietzsche, she's beautiful as well too. And she's talking about like she's busy, with her interior design, and she designs to the stars, the athletes, and all this other stuff. And she's very good, but she can't do it by herself anymore. She can't cook, clean, take care of the kids, and she needs, Andre to help someone. Andre ain't even trying to help. He's only trying to pick the kids up from school, and he was doing that when he was playing football, and he's retired now. So she's begging him for a nanny, or at least have her mother come through, and he's like, no, no, no. And she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So moving on from that, basically, the therapy session, with CJ and Keisha. CJ said he got to stop shutting down when Keisha is questioning him and asking him different things. He got to stop shutting down and acting like he don't hear her. And Keisha just said basically she can't be so combative and so much nagging. So it is what it is with that situation. So we get JJ, and we get Kayla or whatever. She's telling JJ that she wants to go to New Orleans, and she's doing a teleprompter situation, and it's all good, and she's loving it, and it's wonderful. And basically she wants to go to New Orleans, and that's when JJ is like, yo, listen, I think I'm gonna do winter ball, whatever. It's basically, they explain to us that it's something they play overseas, and it's not attached to the baseball league or whatever, so he can play over there. And it's gonna be endurance, it's gonna be training, so he'll be going for a while. And so Kayla was like, oh, I can put everything on hold, I'll have it back, so that's what I was supposed to do or whatever. But he was like, nah, do your thing, live your dreams or whatever, because if this don't work, we're gonna need you to be a reporter or a host or an actress or whatever. But JJ looks down, JJ looks depressed, he doesn't look happy, he looked like he's been crying all day, and he really does look depressed, and he looks like he possibly be on mood stabilizers to help him, because he looks depressed, he looks defeated. But he's still going to fight, and he's going to try to do the winter ball or whatever somewhere overseas. But he said one thing you can learn how to do, Kayla, is cook, baby, cook, because we tired of eating pizza every night. So that's all good. So now they're getting ready to go to New Orleans. So you got Kayla, you got Hope, and you got Sincere. They show up at the store to buy some gear for New Orleans. And basically it's almost the identical trip that the house that Married to Medicine did when they went to New Orleans. They even stay in the same type of hotel, the Lucifer and the Heavenly Hotel or whatever, or the God Hotel. So, and then they both go see alligators, they both go to New Orleans. So I guess they're getting some information from Married to Medicine. So anyways, moving on from that, we have Nietzsche mother comes through. We find out that Nietzsche mother was married to a star pitcher for the New York Yankees for 9 years, and she is the original wag. That's what she says to her daughter. And basically, she's coming through because Nietzsche wants her to be the nanny, but CJ kind of convinced her not to be the nanny and to live her life, because the mama got a boo thing. She got a boo thing. She got a male friend. She's doing her thing. She's living it. And so Nietzsche was like, I wish my father was here. And then Nietzsche mother was like, oh no, 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 no. Thank you, Jesus, that he's not here. Glory to God. I was like, yo. So, anyways, the mother decides not to be the nanny because she's living her life. And we learned that her mom didn't really have anything, but she was dependent on her husband. But she went to school, she became a teacher, she got her PhD, and she got a career, and she's doing it and doing it and doing it. And that's where Nietzsche get it from. And Nietzsche's mother was like, you could do it yourself. You could do it yourself. You can be a jack of all trades. I did it. You can do it. So it is what it is. But Nietzsche ain't trying to hear that. She needs a nanny because she's making money. So anyways, we got the ladies that are in, New Orleans. It's Kayla, it's Hope, it's Sincere. We get introduced to Brandy Rhodes. She's married to Cody Rhodes. Brandy Rhodes is actually a wrestler, and her husband's a wrestler too as well. And we have Keisha. They all are in New Orleans, and then they end up going to a voodoo shop, seeing a voodoo priest. And basically the voodoo priest is letting Hope know that things are going to change for her. I don't remember what she said to Sincere, but what she did say to Keisha was, Keisha, you spending all your energy and your time worrying about trying to change a man and trying to change him and change the situation where your vibration and your energy is low, where you're going to lose. And basically you have idle time. You're wasting time. And time is one thing you can't get back. And she was like, yo, you can't really force or change anybody, baby. And by you keep doing that and wishing and hoping, you weaken your vibration, causing the decision that you lose time in life. And you can't force somebody to do something that you want them to do or nag them. Quick, easy. There we go. And I think Brandy Rose wanted to know if she could have kids, when she's going to have kids, because basically Cody Rose wants to know when she's going to get pregnant, have a baby, whatever. And Voodoo Priest says, just leave it alone. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy everything. Because you see what Nietzsche's going through. So anyways, moving on from that, we get to Nietzsche. She meets up with, Andre, her husband, and basically Andre tells her that he's going away for like 2 or 3 days because he got a new client, because he's a sport agent now or whatever. And Nietzsche was like, I got these projects, I got this to do. So she called the shots. She's like, we're getting a nanny, and that's it, that's that. And so they get a nanny. The nanny comes through. The nanny's going to be making some money because the back of that wig of the nanny's was just flying up like she had a toupee on. But now she's going to be working with Nietzsche and Andre's kids. She's going to make that money. And plus, she has 30 years of experience. She got 5 grandkids. Some of them are twins as well. And the kids love her. They went off with her. So right now it seems like it's a good situation. And so we'll see what happens with that. And Andre gives his okay to have the nanny. So we get all the husbands and the boyfriends. They meet up at somebody's house. It's CJ, as Brandy Rhodes, Cody Rhodes is there, CJ's there, Andre's there. I think Henry or Harry, he's there. Dante, his fine self, is there. And all the guys, they're all there chilling, but except for JJ. JJ's the only guy that's not there. And they started talking about, CJ's situation, being caught with the cameras and all this other stuff. And CJ talking about like, yeah, I'm going to that situation. We're separated, we're apart. Dante was like, I can't even be away from, Telly, that long. I can't be away from Telly that long. Chantel, no, I can't be away from her that long. I don't know what you be doing over there. Cody was like, did they catch anything? Was anything caught on camera? He was like, nah. Then I think Harry, which is Carrie's husband, I think his name is Harry, but anyways, he was like, I love it when these women try to catch us out there and they don't get anything. And so then that's when, Andre jumps in, was like, so when you gonna pop the question? 1 month, 2 months? So Andre's really trying to force, CJ to make an honest woman out of this woman Keisha, because Keisha really wants to get married. And so CJ was like, what are you, what are you, an agent or something? And then Andre says, well, I'm a double agent, I play for both sides. And everybody just started laughing. I was like, you don't want to say that, you should have said pause, Andre. But anyways, Andre was like, nah, yeah, I feel like I'm an agent on both sides. He's just trying to get her married, get him married or whatever. Stop playing these games and settle down and be serious and get it together because you love this woman. Why not marry her? You done put her all through hell and back, and she's still here and she's helping you with your business. Just put a ring on it. And that's what, Andre feels, and that's what I feel too, because I'm tired of hearing about Keisha talking about she wants to marry you, CJ. CJ, you better marry her. I'm gonna come get you my damn self. And also, that means next episode we're gonna hear Chantel Telly coming after Dante about marrying her. We're gonna be hearing this marriage thing. This thing gonna kill us with this marriage stuff. And so anyway, so now we get back to New Orleans. All the ladies are in the hotel room that they're dancing on the pole. Brandy gets up there, and Sincere gets up there. So anyway, Sincere picks up this doll, and the doll said, "If you need the goddess of straightening your man out," and so, what's her name? Keisha and so Sincere goes, "What does that mean?" And so Keisha goes, "Oh, that means like if you like to straighten your man out, put voodoo on him or whatever." And so Sincere says, "Oh, straighten your man out. Does that mean pray the gay away?" I was like, "No, she didn't go there. Hopefully she didn't say that. I just heard her wrong. Pray the gay away. Come on." Like, so ridiculous. But I wonder if they do have like goddess that people do that too. Who knows? Or deities or something. But anyway, so Keisha was like, "No, that's like a spell doll. Put a spell on your man, like a voodoo doll." And so that's when Cecily's like, "That's what you did? That's the same thing you did?" So I guess the information's going around that Keisha done trapped him, whatever. The baby's already here, it's done, it's there. How could she try? Like Keisha said, how can I trap him? We was together, we was in a relationship, we was having sex. If we didn't want to have the baby, we didn't have to have the baby. It's 2017, so she got that 2017 teen line from Telly, because that's what Telly was telling her. So, basically, if he didn't want to have a baby, he could have pulled out. He could have put on a condom. Or, only way she trapped him, if she told him that she was on birth control pill and she wasn't, or if she said that she was going to take, the Plan B pill, or if she said that she was on birth control pills, or if she said that she can't get pregnant. Other than that, she didn't trap him. If he slid in there and ejaculated, he knew what he was doing, she knew what she was doing. So basically it's on both of them. So anyways, Sincere was like, what do you mean? It was like, don't you get mad at the wrong person. You yelling at the wrong person, because I ain't the one that said it. But you just said it now because you was being slimy and dirty. You wanted people to talk about you. Sincere, I told you I liked you, but why you said just like you did? But she heard that from either Telly, Kiara, or the rest of the girls, because everybody knows about the situation that went down. So anyways, we get Brandy, and we have Keisha's back to, woe is me with that married thing. I want to be married, I want to trust him, I miss him and all this other stuff. I want to get it together. I'm like, come on, lady, please show us something else. Hopefully you get married on this show, and that'll be good for us, or good for you. So anyways, we get back to the ladies are back. So Keisha, she goes to see CJ, and when she goes to see CJ, he welcomes her, basically apologizes for his behavior, getting mad, getting upset. He's going to change, he's going to be better. Something she already told him, something he already told her before, something he already said before. He knows this game, he done been playing this game with Keisha, and she continues to accept it. And then he asks her to move back in because he miss her, she miss him. Well, maybe she should stay apart from him for a little while longer. But you know why she can't stay apart from him? Because she's afraid that somebody might slide in the door, or she might feel like he might realize that he doesn't he don't really miss her that much, or his family. But CJ says that I'm a broken wing, I can't fly without my wing, without my family here. So hopefully CJ would just put a ring on it, because I'm tired. Either put a ring on it or break up with this girl or your baby's mother. Do something, because don't keep stringing her along, because she ain't getting any younger. And don't wear her out all her youth. Just be real with her. Just tell her, like, CJ, do you want to marry Keisha? So Keisha's gonna move back in. They hugged and all this other stuff. But girlfriend, you gotta put cameras in. And you think he's cheating at the house, he's talking on girls on the phone at the house. I don't know, but we'll see. It seems like what's her name, Sincere, is going to be repeating everything, and Sincere is going to be bringing on the drama. So we didn't get to see Carrie this season. We didn't get to see, I mean, this episode. Carrie wasn't on this episode, and Telly wasn't on this episode, and Aria, she wasn't on this episode as well. And there's one more person we're missing that wasn't on the episode. But Brandy, we got to meet Brandy Rose, and she's a wrestler. So, anyways, peace. I'm out. One love. Like, I hope these guys marry the two. Like Telly or Chantel, and what's her name, Keisha. Your husbands need to marry Dante. I don't think Dante's gonna marry Telly. I don't know if CJ's gonna marry. CJ seems like, I don't know. CJ seems like he does love Keisha, but not enough to marry her. Or does CJ have some insecurities of the real reason why he don't want to marry her? Or is the problem with CJ's internal and it's not actually Keisha? Anyways, peace. I'm out. One love.